start flying over in that direction. But anyway, they've been talking about 7.2 being on the PTR and whatnot. Though probably by the time this comes out, it'll be long since off it. I'm a fair bit ahead of what's currently up. I don't think 140's released yet, and I'm probably like 200 ahead of that. So shit. 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180. Christ, I'm like 5 months ahead of that. 5-6 months ahead of that, and some change. Christ. That's assuming each month's 30 days. Some months aren't. But whatever. It's a rough thing, you know? Christ. Bloody hell. I'm just thinking of how much I've recorded. But anyway, like, by the time this comes out, 7.2 will probably be released. And by the time 7.3 comes out, maybe my 7.2 videos have been released. Maybe. I'll have to wait and see. With this major backlog going on, I may still be releasing these videos when, you know, the next expansion comes out. If that starts being the case, I'll probably start doubling and tripling up on videos, so you'll be getting 2-3 a day. Okay. Alright, while we're waiting for, you know, people to be interested, let's go and have a look at something. Okay. It's gonna read something, I just don't remember what. There's something I was gonna have a look at, I just don't remember what now. Demonic. Massive piece of male chest armor, crafted entirely out of demonic hound's teeth. The points of the teeth face inward and upward, making the armor impossible to remove once worn. That is, impossible to remove without tearing the flesh of the wearer. It's probably not that good for taking a hit on either. Quiet wine was an ancient highborn term that simply meant poison. Ironically, after 10,000 years in the ground, the substance typically loses its toxicity, becomes a mild intoxicant. Gladiator shield. Disagreements between ogres usually end in violence. During the early decades of the Age of Order, a side chieftain decreed that disputes in his clan would be settled via proxy in one-on-one combat between slaves. Mortality rate amongst the ogres plummeted, leading to a golden age of expansion. /P. Yeah. An example of void worship, once practiced but now banned by the Shadow Moon clan elders. This idol is as dark as the night sky, roughly and frantically chiseled with from the tusk of what must have been a colossal elk. This idol was dyed and inlaid with complex swirling and jagged patterns. Beak Breaker of Terok. Eshelwing, a traditional... Just gonna go run ICC. Alright, have fun. Ishwing, traditional Moroccan weaponry. That looks weird. Terok carried his cudgels as a symbol of his fall from king to heretic, to outcast heretic. Rumors have persisted for centuries that rather than employing traditional wing cutting as a punishment, Terok simply shattered the beaks of those who dared to oppose him. Both are pretty damn nasty. Yeah. Let's keep this open. Oh. 1 second. Actually, they might have time thinking about it. Actually, no, probably not. We're just waiting on tank. Probably was thinking maybe they're already a bit in, but no, they wouldn't be. I'll just say Heya. The earliest known trolls belong to the Zandalar tribe, from which all other trolls are descended. The Zandalar were regarded as an overarching priest caste for all trolls, worked tirelessly to record and preserve troll society and traditions. Of the many tribes that were split off from the Zandalari, the two most dominant were the Gorobashi and the Amani. Got a harem going on here. They might have time. Christ. Just, you know, the health buff that's been health and damage buff being provided must be crazy going back as level 110 with that. I need to go back and start running the old raids. Archaeology. The Kodal. It's me. Okay. I'll just start heading on over. Waste no deposit. Don't need it. Not too interested. I really want to respond to people, but as I've said before, I always feel so awkward. I just what do I say? How do I communicate with people? It's always why I hate trying to group with people while recording, because I always end up feeling awkward trying to talk to them. Then I end up feeling awkward trying to either not express that awkwardness or trying to explain it, because it's just like, ugh, fuck. Okay, so, not the healer is just a bit just south of us, so we can wait on them. Archaeology. The Kaldori are one of the most ancient races of Azeroth. One of the darkest moments in their history occurred when the Kaldori, or Highborn, the highest caste of elven nobility, unleashed dangerous magic that brought the Burning Legion into the world and resulted in countless deaths. Fossils are the preserved remains of animals or plants from the ancient past. Typically, the living tissues are replaced with minerals that preserve the form of the original organism. The dwarves of Ironforge were originally composed of three clans: the Bronzebeards, the Wildhammers, and the Dark Irons. As a result of the Civil War, the Bronzebeards were left in control of the city of Ironforge, while the Wildhammers eventually retreated to the Hinterlands and Twilight Highlands. The Dark Iron dwarves came to dwell in Red Ridge Mountains and Burning Steeps in the shadow of Black Rock Mountain. I think they're going the wrong way. Yeah, they're going the wrong way. Just want to communicate to this one person. Can you guys summon? Sure, want someone else. Doctor. Here's the healer. Ooh, that's a cool weapon. Inspect. It's the Silver Hand, the paladin healing thing. Read it before. It's something me. But it's transmogged to look like Cloud Song Glaive. Imagine if you were actually able to physically wield that kind of weaponry. You know how huge all the weapons and glaives are in this. Imagine actually being able to swing that around with ease. Or, like Buster's sword from Final Fantasy VII. Or, Guts' sword from Berserk. It's like, swinging around another person, but made of metal. Sorry. I've a bit of a mustache going on here. And it ends up sometimes feeling like sometimes after landing on my lip. And it ends up feeling very uncomfortable. Because it's just like, what the fuck's on my lip? Yeah. I couldn't remember where my thing was for. It's for the Maw of Souls. Excuse me. Wonder if I'll be sent to the Maw of Souls at any stage for a quest. Then I could, if it ends up being this week, I get that quest. I could, do two at once. It's gonna take me a while to actually finally get the Illidan quests done. It's gonna take me a while indeed. Ugh. Sacrifice soul reduces damage taken. Christ. Shadow Blade. Soul Blade. Bit of a difference. Shadow, soul. You know, bit of a difference. You know, I love being a Draenei. We got gifted in Naru. It's a beautiful ability. It's an inherent heal over time. What isn't there to love? It's especially nice after most of our healing spells got done away with. They seemed immune to my disorientate. Either that or they're all taking damage, which meant they can get disorientated. Actually, I think they would have been disorientated for a moment. Then once the damage ticked, then they would have not been. Though then again, that's presuming dots. And those shoulder pads kept moving after death. Looked very creepy. Ugh. Actually, you know what? I'm thinking I might go run Black Temple for a moment, just to show you the boss that, you know, the amalgam. Shoot. Just show you the boss that Amalgam Souls reminds me of. Christ, why am I dying? Soul Blade. Throws a blade at the target, inflicting so much damage immediately and so much every second after. I've never had to deal with that before. Ah! That's why the healer didn't notice the spelling. Well, I presume it's the healer because there's no way I can do it. Should I get a res or should I just run back? Ah. Let's see. Let's... I don't even have any food on me. Oh, actually, no, wait, I do. I assume the thing must be magic. I doubt it'll be... sorry. I doubt it's poison or a disease. Still, I probably should toss down this. You never know. Could become handy somewhere. But yeah, I want to go show you the Blackrock Temple enemy. That makes me think of this. I've shown you the pets based off of before, but I kind of want to show you what it looks like. The only reason I think of that when I see this is that enemy has 3 separate faces and talks at you with the 3 different voices. Oh Christ, I didn't even notice I was the one doing that. Fuck. They weren't able to get in. Ah well. But the thing's dying easy enough anyway. But yeah, it's not that they look exactly just alike or anything like that. It's just there's some vague similarities. That's all, basically. Literally nothing more than that. Soul Gorge increases the soul burst damage. Damn, bit late on my divine shield. Ah, we'll be fine. Wings. Also remember divine shield, once upon a time you used to half your damage.